situation of Dak. I think it's Raymond Dakota Prescott. That's his real name. Guys, I am elated. I am happy. I think that Dallas, again, this is an A+ pick. Not A-, not A.5. This is an A+ pick, and I'll tell you.
Yo, what's going on, Cowboys fans? Cowboys fans. Hey, as always, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It's late. Just got in from the studio. But I felt just super obligated to do this video. So if my eyes are a little red, don't pay it any mind. If I look a little dingy, don't pay it any mind. I had to do this, guys, for you. Tomorrow I'm going to hit OTAs, give a good recap. But this one is for you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, thank you. I knocked you. Thank you. Listen. I saw the clip in the beginning, the Dak Prescott video when he was drafted. That's where it all started. And look where we're at now, and look where we are going. Cowboys Nation TV, it's your boy Foots. I'm Foots the King. I got my name because I'm a drummer, and you know, as a drummer, you use your feet. I never would have thought 10,000 subscribers was even attainable. Like, you know what you're doing when you get into like being a YouTuber. You know, you just want to give your opinion somewhat, and I'll get into some of this, but like to see where it's at now is pretty amazing, and it's all for you. So let's get to these questions. I don't want to take up too much time. I really want to knock out some of these questions. I said 10 you guys gave, and you guys gave a bunch of really good questions. So I'm going to get to it. I actually have more than 10, but I'm going to do my best to answer them. You guys can get to know me a little bit better, and we can continue to grow. Thank you. Seriously, guys, thank you. All right, guys, here we go. Let's get to some of these questions. And the first question comes from Bija and Luke Gaming. Foots, how have you changed throughout your YouTube career? Just try to elevate, continue to grow, continue to get better, continue to learn. You know, from where I started, you guys saw the clip. It was just me. I started as like a draft kind of guy, nerd. Always been a Cowboys fan, and I'll get to some of that a little later. But with my YouTube game, I've tried to do research, see what sticks, what people are, you know, where the trend's going, but also being original in my thoughts. I'm very original. So when I see people doing one thing, I say, let me think of another way to kind of attack it. So I'll give you an example. What I'm doing now is very argument, opinion, topic based, or what have you. So when I say topic based, if I do Dalton Schultz versus, you know, a tight end, or Anthony Brown versus Jordan Lewis, that a topic that I'm just thinking of is like, yo, this could really happen. This is something. And so I'm trying to prepare. Like, for example, everybody's like, yo, Foots, there's no way that Jordan Lewis wouldn't start in the slot. I'm just trying to attack it from another angle. That's it. I don't want Cowboys fans to forget about Anthony Brown. Like, so that's one just example. Of course, you know what I mean? Jordan Lewis right now is probably a better player than Anthony Brown. But he ain't the best corner in the world, so there's going to be competition there. So that's just one example, but I'm changing because I'm just continuing to learn. That's it. I just want to continue to get better. So hope that answered that one for you, Bija and Luke Gaming. Let's get to this next question. All right, this one comes from Jay Ruiz. I hope I'm saying that's right. Jay Ruiz, friend of the channel, dope supporter. He's been supporting me and Joe for the longest. Do you think we will have a top 5 defense with the addition of Chris Richard, moving Byron Jones, Jalen come back stronger? I do. I'm not gonna say top 5, but let's go top 8, top 7. Last year the defense was really kind of overachieved. We finished, I want to say, top 9. And, you know, you're banking on Jalen Smith to be Notre Dame Jalen Smith. He's moving around now without the brace. So I think what Richard's going to bring is just an attitude, a swagger. He's going to let you go out and do your thing, and if you F up, he's going to hold you accountable. Now, that being said, it's not gonna be a smooth transition all the time. Like, it's not just gonna be Chris Richard is our coach and now it's perfect. You're gonna see, when you play man coverage like he wants to, you'll see a lot more penalties. You'll see a lot more, illegal touching down the field, pass interferences. So, but that being said, he's gonna bring that attitude. He's gonna go to war for his team. As you can tell, he already is. He's speaking highly of the guys that are here. You guys know how I feel about, Earl Thomas. Love the player, but why block growth on? We have a decent squad. We drafted well within a guy like Xavier Woods. So let's build with what we have, and I think that's what Chris Richard wants to do. And I do, top 5 to 8. I think that's what Dallas could be. Really need the defensive line to pan. Hope that answered that for you, Jay. Foots. Never agree with more stuff that I think you meant to say, than any other person says as far as the Cowboys as you are concerned. I probably butchered that, but you guys can see it on the screen. Wondering if you got a basketball team, and also who are your favorite musicians. This was good because I asked you guys to give me some questions outside of the box. You guys know I'm a musician. And my favorite basketball team, the NBA's kind of lost me, even though this last, say about 3 years, the NBA's been really on an uptick, and even this last year with the young stars like Tatum, Embiid, a couple others, Ben Simmons. These guys, that's kind of what the NFL needs. They need the young talent to be good. So I'm a Kings fan because I was born in Sacramento, California, live in D.C. now. I'm a Kings fan, but obviously the Kings aren't, but I just follow players. I'm a huge Steph Curry fan. I love where he came from. As far as he's not he's not the physical specimen that LeBron is, but he mastered one thing, that's shooting that 3-point shot. He's really great. So I love the game. I love basketball. I'm a really good basketball player. Some of you guys saw me at the draft, saw how tall I was. I played basketball in high school, so a lot of people think I'm short. You're probably watching these videos, but I'm 6'2". So who are my favorite musicians? Man, I just appreciate so much music. Off the top, Questlove is great. I love jazz musicians, so I love Miles Davis, Riddick Coleman. The list goes on. It's, Michael Jackson. Curtis Mayfield. I can go all over the board. Just really a fan of music in all facets. I really am. I got one for you guys. Jaco Pastorius. Just a phenomenal bass player. So that's a deep dive for any of you guys who really know your music. So that's just some OGs. There's a bunch of musicians out here killing it. Hope that answered. That was from Kai Kamara as well. Best wishes from Germany, BSC. How did you become a Cowboys fan? Best wishes from Germany. Wow, the channel has reached Germany. That's awesome. The Cowboys have such a big blanket. They're, number one franchise in sports, so we reach a lot. So Cowboys fans everywhere, literally. I became a Cowboys fan because of my dad. I was born into it. He's from Beaumont, Texas, so I was born into it. My whole family's Cowboys fans. If you can see the header on my YouTube, that's me and my grandfather. Born into it. Love it. Period. Thank you. That's a great question, BSC. How did you get started doing music? What instruments do you play? This is from Josh Holt. Josh, I'm a drummer. Drummer, dude. I got started doing music. I grew up in church. Sung on the choir first. Played sports throughout high school, and then when I was 15, I said I want to be a drummer. I worked crazy hard at it. I worked so hard. I was in the basement of the crib, and my neighbors, I would go knock on my neighbor's door and yo, I'm about to practice for 2 hours. And I did that for one summer. I didn't do anything but play drums, and I just got good. Anything you want to do, if you put the hours in, Malcolm Gladwell, 10,000 hours, you can really get nice. You really can. You just gotta chip away at it, keep getting better, keep getting better. So that's the instrument that I play, man, drums. And I got started doing music. I always had a really high level appreciation for music. So music and sports, like, that's all I know. I don't watch reality TV. I don't get into a bunch of fluff. Music, sports, and I like to eat clean and jog. This is a good one from Pete Marie 186. Why must our one technique have 3 technique traits? Why can't we try a new experiment, actually put a guy like Hankins on the line and see how stopping the run works before they reach the secondary? Okay. This is a good one. Our one tech has to have 3 traits, technique. Try saying that a bunch of times. Our one tech has to have those traits because Rob Marinelli, there's really no position. Like, there's a 1 and a 3, but he wants everybody to be able to do everything, and he wants you to be able to get up every single play, shoot the gap quickly. He doesn't want you really playing run responsibility. He wants you to, find the ball carrier on the way. I've heard him say that a lot. And guys like Hankins, as good as they are, they tire down in series. He wants you in shape. He wants you attacking like a Tasmanian devil the whole game. Like he does. That's what Rod, that's how he coaches it. That's how he wants it. So that's it. That's it with Rod. It's the best explanation I have. This one is from Demarius Edwards. Demarius, that's what's up, man. I'm happy your channel is growing. So many questions. How many instruments do you play? And what do you find inspiration in when writing music? Guys, my reading is terrible tonight. I'm sorry. Demarius, great question. I find inspiration in everything, man. Life. I play drums, I play little keys, and I sing, and I write. I just find inspiration in life. Like I said, I don't watch reality TV. I watch sports, and I read, and I listen to different music. I like electronic music. I like good songwriters. I think you can make a song about anything if you think it, write it through, and make it. I was listening to a song the other day from Rockwell. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I mean, like, who would have thought that would ever be a song? It was a hit in the 80s. It's just quick, so you can, that's what it is, inspiration. I just find inspiration when I hear other great music. I want to, boom, just like when I see other good content on the internet, I'm like, whoa, I got to get on my game. So it's the same type deal, if that makes sense. Great question, Demarius. Emmanuel Marthel, bro, your next video should have you play your music. My question is, as a YouTuber, what advice do you have to anyone starting a YouTube channel? Bro, a lot of people have told me that. This is from Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you guys got your wish. I'm going to play my music on all my videos moving forward. And you guys have always supported me. Foots and Coals is where you guys can find me. I know that's one of the next questions. So I'll make sure that I get on that. I got you, Emmanuel. Trust me. And what advice do I have? My advice is do it. Don't wait for things to be perfect. Don't try to get some pretty beautiful setup. Do it. Fail. Do it. Have 2 comments. Do it. Have 3 comments. Do it. Have 4 comments, and just watch it grow. You guys saw the beginning. That's where I started. Lighting sucked. I was holding the camera wrong, and I just learned and failed and learned again and failed some more and met people like Mark and Shango and, DMV and Joe Rod and all of these people, Law. We just kind of grew and are doing things together. Fail. You know what I mean? Make mistakes. Keep growing. So that's the thing about being a YouTuber, any analyst. Like, a lot of these people we watch, they never even play sports. We like them because we like them. Their opinion, it doesn't hold much weight, but we trust them. They're not really saying anything that we don't know. Like, I'm not saying anything that Cowboys fans don't know, but you guys, kind of trust my perspective. So that's all it is, man. If you got a video that you want to drop, bro, come with a cool perspective. Somebody out there will watch. My question is, this from Kent Freeman, what kind of music do you get down to, and do you have anything out there? You guys know, Foots times Coles. I do some videos where I push it, and then some I'm just doing my Cowboy stuff. And what kind of music do I get down to? Dude, everything. Jazz, funk, electronic, rock. I got a Santana vinyl up there. Curtis Mayfield, literally everything. I love music. All right, guys. So I'm gonna get to these last two, just so this doesn't get too long. Tony's Rant Show. If you had to pick a favorite Cowboy of all time, is it because of their personality, sentimental reasons? Who would it be? I get what you're trying to say, Tony. Tony Romo. That's my guy, man. I love Tony. Where he came from, met him a couple times. Super humble. You know, had to really claw to get where he was and was really a great player. I really wish Tony would have got a ring. But Tony, for sure, Tony Romo. And to wrap up, guys, what are you going to do as far as content as the season is concerned? My reading sucks tonight, guys. I'm sorry. Game-by-game analysis or specific play breakdowns. So I'm going to do my recap. I'm going to do my recaps throughout the season like I've been doing. But this year, throughout the week, I'm going to do a look ahead, a look back, and a good, bad, and ugly. And so what that'll be is like what went wrong in the last game, what we could have, you know, fixed, a look ahead to the next opponent, and then kind of like a good, the bad, the ugly, and what's going on with the Cowboys. I may tweak it a little bit, but I don't want to put out too much because then it kind of gets like, all right, it's kind of muddy. But I also want to hit some good points throughout the season. So that's what I'm going to do throughout the season, guys. These are some great questions. Thank you guys 100% for growing with me. Seriously, I can't thank you guys enough. It's late. I'm going to get this video out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope this answers some questions for you all. Got the coffee. I try not to drink too much coffee, but I got to get this video out for you guys. 10K is no short feat. I'm going to be back with the OTA recap tomorrow. And then we'll see, come up with some more topics. And then before you know it, it'll be another camp. Then training camp will be right around the corner. So it's your boy Foots the King. And I will say this year, I'm going to need your guys' help getting to training camp. I want to get some good content out there. All right, guys. It's your boy Foots the King. Thank you. Peace.
Shawty, I just want you in the picture. Hey, I don't wanna get specific. I just wanna make it realistic. I just love it when you pop that and you drop that. Goddamn, when you got that, I know you got that. Know you love your mama, but she blocked that. Can't let her do it cause you got that. Ooh, gotta do it for my baby. Hey, I know you drive me crazy. And you know you got me high. I got the feeling you never stop. They wanna talk, let them talk cause I know you right. Got the stage, let me show you off. Fall for your love like I'm dozing off. Got the goals that'll piss D Rosen off. Oh yeah, I can't do fallacies. You got the drug and love, I got the allergy. I think I'm falling for you. While I'm been blinging, I might got the answer for you. I can get mad, but I can't ignore you. When I run checks, no, I'm running for you. Work it out and never weigh you down. For the queen who didn't